Yay! We have any applause? Oh my gosh, now. Okay, one last note. I did crash at the last show, so if I do that, Luke is going to take over in text. Even though, you know, he made quite a spectacle of the last show, so, but he's going to be more serious this time. It turned into total chaos, which was really Monica's fault. Okay, so Allegory, welcome to the show. Just a little overview of Allegory. And, you know, this is the Gacha show. We do focus on Gacha, but Allegory just has an incredible amount of work that's displayed all over her store, and, you know, she's been here for years. If you have not been to her store, you're going to be getting an LM in your package later on. And do visit. It's a really funky store. It's built in an elephant, and it's really an exploration to go through. And also, I counted today 17 gachas in her store. So there is much more there to find than even the ones that have shown up in the arcade, like the flamingos, which are an exciting gacha to play. I love playing that gacha. So, Allegory, let's start out at the beginning. What brought you to Second Life? I think we all have a friend like that. But you still know him. See, he knows how far you've come in here. Well, you can tell him the next time you speak to him that we thank him. Thank you very much, imaginary friend. And then, so when you first logged in, did you see potential right away as a creative outlet, as a place to build and create things, or did you just, become a stripper like most people at first? That's a lie. Now he's just lying. Yeah, exactly. It was an adventure. So it must have been love at first sight then. I mean, did you just love it right away? This place is a hot mess. I love it. And when did you start creating, and can you remember what the first item was that you made? Oh my god. Well, it sounds like it was. It sounds like this was. I listen. I totally get it. When I first came here, I spent a lot of time just obsessing and trying to figure things out and go off in all kinds of directions. But when did you create your brand? I mean, you fiddled around, a lot with different things. But when did you say, "Hey, this is for me," and you created Schadenfreude? You made me self-conscious about it. I've practiced it. Uh, You were that person. Oh, that's great. And then I have to ask about the name. Um, I believe it means when you enjoy someone else's misfortune or something. But where did you come up with the name, or what made you decide to go with Schadenfreude? And the default sits were other people's misfortune. And the default sits are very unfortunate for everyone. It's a great name. And so far, well, let's get to the gotchas a little bit. Um, like I'd said earlier, I mean, I think I counted 17, but I probably missed a few. Um, I mean, it's safe to assume that you enjoy making the gotchas. Um, when did you start? What was your first gotcha? Oh, yep, I saw those. They're very cute. Stripy socks. Oh, I don't think I saw stripy socks. Of course, they're in the aquafish room. Jeez. Well, which of the machines is your personal favorite? Oh, yeah. That was that's probably one of mine. I think that was a really popular one also when it came out in the arcade. The Taco Tako Taco tea set. Oh, did you have a hard time getting that, Cayenne? I loved it. I have that full set. It's beautiful. The oranges and stuff. What aspect of creating product in SL is the most fun for you? There's obviously a lot of different skill sets that you need to um, master in order to really end up with a great end product. And so it's always interesting to me to know what part of it is the fun part for you. Are you a sketcher? Do you sketch or do you just really jump right in and start with the 3D aspect? That is true. That when you really are looking at it for a long time, and that thing that might be bothering you is the thing that most people probably wouldn't even notice. Right. No, I understand that. Um, the what do you think of the collector culture that has built up around Gacha? Um, Somebody's snapping pictures like a madman. Um, as you can, I mean, as you know, we've obviously developed an entire sim dedicated to it, and there is a huge amount of people that are um, collecting and. Did you expect things to go this direction? Definitely, the arcade definitely brought together a lot of people who have the same interests, and I think that a lot of people, including myself, played gachas long before that. But obviously, if you don't have a bunch of people to that are playing the same machines, it's very difficult to do anything except just plug away at the machine, and people have gotten to know each other, and all sorts of little pockets of people have popped up since then, and we certainly do thank the arcade for that, but we also really enjoy everything that you guys create and put together for that event and more. Because I think what's also happened is that people have become even deeper fans of the people that are making the gachas, and that bleeds into becoming a fan of your work and the other things that you do, and so it's good all around. I mean, they Absolutely. So we have just a quick shout out to the audience. Let's go ahead and touch that subscriber right now. Um, the list is clear and ready for you guys to go ahead and click and put your name in on that subscriber. Oh, just rub it in our face, Allegory. You get to shop early. That's great. Thank you. Thanks for letting us know. Well, what machine has been your most popular so far? I'd almost like to take a guess. I know that the one machine that in my mind is legendary, not even so much for what I got out of it, but for the way that I hammered away at it, was the Voodoo dolls, because that machine, it was really, I think, probably my first experience with just really, kicking the machine. Give me, I forget which one I was after at the end. I think it was Archie, which is blown up here behind us, but I just couldn't get him, and it was just one of those things where I was like, okay, I'm not going to touch this anymore. And then every time I went, yeah, the Vooboos were just like, well, I needed the whole set. And then once you have the whole set, you're exhausted. Well, the tea set is. I don't know. I get poetic when I talk about the tea set, because it's just I love the tentacles that are wrapped into it, and also what was great was that you could change the color of everything. I mean, that was a great feature, because you really it's like so many options in one. That's enough from the peanut gallery. I liked the tentacles that are that are on the tea set. Oh my god. Thea, this is what I live with. Well, unless you're Curia Obscura, then having a machine with 100 colors and 250 options is is okay. She's great. We would love to have her on the show. The I hope everybody got my message. Speaking of tentacles. Oh my god, that's a whole other thing. Well, assuming that it's the Vooboos that are, or what you said, the Vooboos were probably the most popular machines. So, what inspired that? Just a matter of making some little dolls, or did you set out to do something specific? I think Anya's into that too. She mentioned that during her show. The blanks are, that was an interesting little trend that happened this round. I noticed there was a couple of people that put out blanks. I managed to get one of your bun bit blanks, so I'm going to play with that later. And yes, Luke just took the words right out of my mouth. If anybody has questions for Allegory, now's the time to make sure and pass those over to Luke so that we can have you ask Allegory your questions. And we'll take audience questions as soon as they're in. Are there gacha machines, Allegory, from fellow creators that you have played and collected heavily? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I did. I went at that one as well, I have to admit. Does Haya make you play her machine? Haya, do you make her play it? Or do you give her a set? I mean, give a girl a break. It's fun to play the machine. There's no two ways about it. They're just fun. All right, and we have our first question from the audience. I have to try and remember this. Thea, welcome to the Gacha Show. What's your question? Oh, that's a good question. And there's been quite a few places that have um, closed down that recently that were spaces that have been here for so long. But that's great. Well, I'm glad that you should take some more time out to go and look around some more. You found Gachatopia, so that's nice. All right, Thea, thank you so much. That was a great question. Our next question is from Sanji. Sanji, welcome to the Gacha Show. What's your question? Oh, whoops. I typed that in the group. Wrong box. Sanji, welcome to the Gacha Show. What's your question? Oh my god, another good question. Katonic is trying to get here. Sci-fi, fantasy, and horror. All right, thanks, Sandy. That was a great question. Oh, House of Leaves. All right. Our next question is from Alcoholic. Alcoholic, welcome to the Gacha Show. What's your question? I know. Gotta get her up here. If somebody could just reach out to Katonic and explain that you might need to fly and help her along, that would be great. Yeah. Well, when you say no more of that sort of thing, rule arcade from the arcade, was that like we had Monica here last time, and she had come out with an item that was basically like a textured version of something that was in the arcade. So that is, as we understand it, a rule where you can't retexture an item or redo an item that was in the arcade. Okay. So, but you can do it again and have them in the arcade again. So wait, does that mean that the little Santa Claus that don't I have like a little? I think I have a little Santa Claus or something that you did that was a Vuvu. Yay! Christmas Vuvu. Okay, last call for the subscribo. Basically, if you do not click it, you are not going to be passed a gift. That's how we recognize. Oh, do we need to open the back door? Katonic's at the back door. I love that people are using this door. Who is there? Who's there? Oh, it's it's a guest walking in backstage. I love it. Welcome, welcome, come in. All right. So, yes, click the subscriber, everybody. Click the subscriber. And my goodness, do not complain later if you haven't. So Allegory, where do you see, or actually, what machines might we be expecting from you in the remainder of the year? I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess you're going to be in future arcades, but do you plan on making any machines for your store or any other events? And event-wise, are there any events upcoming that we can expect you to see you in? Maybe Cutie Moon Fair. Are you going to be in that one? Cutie Moon. Everybody's looking forward to that. Maybe I'm too old for Sailor Moon. I've never seen it. I think it's adorable. I like all the little things in the pictures that people are doing, but I have no idea what's going on. I tried to watch one. Was a little confused about what was happening. What's going on? Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be a cute event. Oh, I have a serious question for you. Oh, Collaborate's another great event. So many players are becoming more savvy about machines and percentages and things like that, which is probably expected because so many of us have been doing these for at least a year now. And what do you think about disclosing what the machine is set at, the percentage that the machine is set at? It does. Hi, Candy. It is. It's a ratio thing. It isn't just a. It is not a direct relation to 1%. A percentage for one machine doesn't necessarily function the same way for another. It depends on how many commons are in there versus how many rares, and there is mathematics to it. The chance part of it is that, for instance, if a rare is going to, let's just say hypothetically, a rare is going to come out every 10 pulls, just for conversational purposes. The chance part of it is that you don't know which rare is going to come out, and you don't know how many people have pulled before you. So you might get that rare in 6 pulls, or 5 pulls, or 4 pulls. So that's where the chance comes in. But this question is really more geared towards people wanting to be able to make an educated decision about playing a machine. Well, it does, though, because if people are, if you come up to, let's say that a rare is, like I had just said, perhaps 10 pulls in comes a rare, and somebody comes to you and they pull it 3 times, you're going to get that rare sooner if you are the next player. Oh my gosh. Alright, this is turning into a debate. Is there a scripter in the house? Well, there is obviously a setting on the machines that's determining something. So the idea of a person being able to see that and make a decision on whether or not they're going to play a super difficult machine and really go at it, or maybe they're only going to, pull at that machine a few times. Is really the question. What's Frand? What's too Frand is buggy? Oh, we think that those are telling us something, but they aren't. Well, it's super secretive. It's a mystery. It's a deep-seated mystery. Gacha, there's no rhyme or reason. It's total luck all the way around. Gotcha. Yeah, no, well, I think that we can't, yes, we're not going to get into that, Malk. Well, I see. Well, it's, I guess the overall answer is that it's all a game of chance. And so, don't try and figure out the mystery of the gacha. I have personally tested many gacha machines myself. And come up with a theory, but we all have our own theories. So yes, it's even a mystery to LL. So there's actually, I happen to know of a couple of interesting scripts that are going to be coming up and hopefully released this year that may that should be fun for us and maybe give us a little bit of a different perspective on Gacha. And so we have some exciting things coming down the pike this year anyway. It looks like we are at the end of the show. My God, that went so fast and flew like crazy. Allegory, it has been so awesome. It's been so awesome to have you here, and you were a great guest, very talkative, so you make it very easy to interview. Lots to say, and we had an awesome time. So thank you, Allegory, for coming. That wraps it up. Let's, if everybody could please stay seated, because you're going to have your show gift passed out for you. Allegory has made us an incredible exclusive gift for Gachatopia, and we're so excited to pass to you an awesome fez hat, and also a plate, the commemorative plate that has some of the Gachatopia build on it, which just got me so emotional. And it was so awesome. We thank you so much. It was incredibly thoughtful gift. And also, I need to announce who is going to be on the next Gacha show. It's going to be the amazing Queen of Cute, Amy Fluffytail Bunny, is going to be here from Mishmash, and we look forward to that. And everybody, of course, is invited back. And yay, the bunny's going to be here. And so we're. Oh my God! That was a funny gesture. We're excited for. Well, it's our globe. It's our Gacha globe, the amazing Gacha globe, which is a commemorative globe for this show. And of course, I have one for you, Allegory. The noodle necklace. We call it the noodle necklace because it's we make to the best of our abilities, and we offer to you our noodle necklace. All right. Actually, Luke, you're going to have to pass that to Allegory because I didn't pick one up. But there's an example of it right here on the little table. It's in your box, too. So everybody stay seated. Again, thank you. And we look forward